stand up and do roll call?
After flag salute?
Oh, excuse me, it's after flag salute. That's what I was going to do. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, stand and do roll call, that's a new one.
Sure, would you?
Stand and deliver.
Mayor Torchinger?
Here.
Councilmember Masters?
Yes.
Councilmember Pruitt?
Yes.
Councilmember Crandall?
Here.
Councilmember Benson?
Absent.
Councilmember Zerke?
Absent.
Councilmember Lee?
Here.
Thank you.
Okay, we have two documents in front of us. Don't use the one in the packet. It's the wrong one. The one we handed out is dated 6/15. That one was, we changed it this morning, a couple of minor changes. The mayor and I had a phone call with Ruby Mason. The changes were pretty simple, down on 1.2 at the bottom where it says, any pre-existing tree root, we added the word pre-existing. Because before it just said any tree root damage, so we wanted to make it clear that it was pre-existing. The other was on the next page at 1.4. It now says, in terms of putting in laterals, that the city notifies owner that it will exercise this option 1 week prior to the installation of an 8-inch water main. Before that, it had a date certain, and since we don't know the construction schedule, I'd rather just put 1 week prior to installation. So those are the two main ones. It also addresses our obligation for the $61,500 in 2.1, which is $11,310. That's an SDC credit for the water line. 26, which is a credit, so it doesn't come out of the budget because it never gets in the budget. 26,920 for city labor and equipment to install electrical. That is in the proposed budget to reimburse City Light for the labor, labor and equipment. And then $23,270 for a land lease, so they can put their construction trailer material and topsoil next door on our property. So the second document that goes with this is the land lease, which is, they are crediting, I guess would be a better word than paying us for. Hang on a second, let me find that. I think the most important parts of that is the term, which is page 2 at 1.2. States the term of how long it's going to be used, and the rent is stated just like it is in the other document. In 1.4, use of land, it basically says they'll clean it up when they leave and explains what that means. And the city attorney has reviewed this and said it's fine. So, any questions? And what I want to ask is authorization for the city administrator to sign both documents. Yeah, I'll fill in the blanks. On the lease, we just need to write in the property number, and I think that's the only thing. It's
We have a date. We have dates too.
surrender of premises, lease, shall surrender. How is Ruby, how is 1.2 different from 1.11?
1.2 is the end of the agreement.
Well, that's
And
the end,
then
that's,
1.11
okay.
is the surrender, 11 is the
Okay, all right, let's do that. Okay, so 15 business days, and then the other one is just the parcel number, which we'll look up and we just want to make sure it's the right one, so those should be pretty straightforward.
So your anticipated completion date is January 1, 2013?
Hopefully before that. So it's whichever one comes first is the end of it.
Because I guess, just a stipulation, if the project was to finish in the winter, then the seeding shouldn't be done either in early fall or in the spring, otherwise it won't be any good. You see what my point is?
Yeah, you
So-
can make that enough to add that.
Yeah.
Well, we can just, I think as long as we've just got it on the record, that's probably fine. I don't need,
Yeah, it's just more of a
yeah.
understanding.
Now, there's a third document that is a certification, some certifications about the property that the council doesn't need to authorize. It basically certifies that it is this property, and it certifies that there are no liens against it. So it's just something I have to do due diligence on, and I can sign off. It's not monetary, it doesn't commit us to anything. It basically says that that the property is, clean of constraints.
So I'll make a motion to authorize City Administrator Carson to sign the memorandum of understanding for construction of utilities to serve Cascade Meadows and the land lease agreement.
I'll second that. Any discussion? Can I second? No?
The chair doesn't.
Oh, sorry.
I'll second the motion.
Motion's been moved and seconded to approve the agreement, the memorandum of understanding for the construction of utilities to serve the Cascade Meadows, and to authorize Rich Carson to be able to sign the land lease agreement. That was it, wasn't it?
That's it.
Okay. Any further discussion? Any comments from the public? Seeing none, I'll call for a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Okay,
When do you think you'll start?
Thank
Well, we're getting closer. We are dealing with the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Enough, sir.
Good luck. Could be the railroad.
Adjourn.
At least they'll talk to the railroad one.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second it.
It's been moved and seconded to adjourn. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Adjourn.
I'll mail it tomorrow.
Can I borrow a pen? I left mine at home. Thank you.
Yeah, I got
Oh, I got one in here.
I probably stole one of yours the last time you left it on the table.